Hey, everybody, welcome to the Creating Character Podcast. This is a podcast where anything goes, and also lots of things don't. We're starting 2026 with a bang, and that bang is exploding right in front of Eric's face. And a bang like this, I am your host, James Willems, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and friend, Scorpio Sky.
I am here. It is 2026.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I hope nothing tragic happens. Hopefully I don't die before. We're pre-recording this. Spoiler.
This guy's like, I'm here alive in 2026.
Alive and doing well. Totally didn't get hit by a bus.
I promise that whatever happens in the next week and a half, we'll still air this.
Hell yeah, bro.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah. And then,
Doing
of course, we have our wonderful producer with a beautiful name
That's
that
right.
we love. Poetic, and it sounds like music.
Eric.
Hey, it's me, Eric, and
Oh!
feel the bang.
Hey, look at
It's
that.
Diamond Dallas Page.
I think he kind of looks more like you than DDP, though.
That's whoa. He
Why
does.
does he look like you?
Why does he have like a beak on his nose?
When you first
What do you
pulled it
mean?
up, I was like, you have a wrestling buddy? Then I saw the...
That has to be a thing, right? A service that can just they have
Make a
the
wrestling
thing
buddy?
and they'll screen print your face on it.
I'd like to find that if
I
they
feel
do.
like we
That'd
could
be
do
cool.
that.
I had the
Whoa!
LA.
I had a friend make
No,
it.
you're not supposed to do that.
Don't do that.
That's against-
Boo.
You never know who's
Against a lot
under the
of heat.
mask, but this is who it is. Somebody made me a wrestling buddy of me.
That's
Oh,
great.
okay, that's cool.
really great.
Yeah.
I had LOD wrestling buddies when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. It says a
Oh,
lot
hell
about who
yeah.
you had.
Yeah.
That I
I had
had. My
LOD.
friend had Ultimate Warrior. I had Hogan.
Yeah, I think that was like almost all they had. It was like Hogan, Warrior, LOD, and like maybe one or two
Brett,
others, right?
There's a Brett, I believe.
I mean, I would have got the Brett if I
Yeah.
saw a Brett.
If you had a choice, everyone would have gotten Brett.
Yeah, I didn't get the Brett. I mean, I was already old enough to be a Brett
Yeah.
fan, and they definitely didn't have Brett that much.
I also have
Yeah.
the WCW
Yeah, madness.
Macho Man Randy Savage. So the WCW ones, these obviously don't work anymore, but
They don't look as
you
good
could
as
like
What is that?
grab their
old
nose
ones.
and like hit him in the stomach, and they go, "Hey,
Oh,
get off
really?
of my nose!" Yeah.
Did you wrestle yours? Did you
Oh,
actually?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
me
But I
too.
got frustrated because they're only in this pose,
Yep.
and I'm like, we're trying to do a suplex, dog.
Yeah,
You need
yeah,
to
yeah.
you gotta hook
Well,
me.
so there were like figures like that. WCW had some figures,
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't like movable. They looked great.
Yeah.
Action figures.
Oh,
they
like
looked
the
great.
rubber ones?
The rubber ones.
Yeah.
They looked great, but they didn't move.
Yep.
Like, and sometimes it worked. Like Arn Anderson, his was just like this.
Yeah.
So it was great for a spine buster.
Yeah.
But then they had Ron Simmons, and he was just like this.
Yeah, you couldn't do anything.
So all he could do was like shoulder tackles and stuff. And then I was always really, really mad that he was in high water jeans and white sneakers, and like everyone else had wrestling tights
Yeah.
on. And I'm like, he never wrestled in these. And it bothered me from my childhood to my adult life. Like it really bothered me. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
And then finally, my friend Yuma, shout out to Yuma, he found a picture and a story that they were told to show up to take pictures for their action figures. And him and Butch Reed showed up in high water jeans and sneakers.
Oh.
And so, I mean, that's how
all
they
they
made
had?
them. So it was their fault.
Wow.
I'm like, that sucks.
That sucks.
They were probably
I-
just like, I mean, they could put my gear on me. Like,
Yeah.
I just needed to show up. Like, they can just do my face and they'll put gear on me. Nope.
Yeah.
Saw it and he was
Do you-
like, damn.
Do you guys have? I mean, I figure it's not Matt Cardona levels here of figure collecting, but do you guys have any like figures or anything of like the homies of like your friends? Maybe you have some action figures of like, I mean, Sky, you have an action figure of you, but like,
I used to
do
have
you
it beat up
do you
on
guys
Sting
have
all
any
the time.
collectible
remember?
things? Yeah.
I still have a bunch of figures. They're tucked away somewhere. I don't know. They're in like a tub anywhere. I haven't really looked through since I've become friends with so many of these people, but I'm pretty sure there's like a Jericho, a Christian, and Morrison, and Big Show, and Cody, but the old Cody. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some in there.
You need Stardust.
I don't think I have Stardust.
When you
think
say
I have-
old Cody, that's what I imagine.
Yeah, I probably have like
Ugh.
Legacy Cody or something. Maybe I don't even know if I do.
whoa.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I was even too old to have action figures even at that time. But I kind of got into them again when I was little, like as an adult. I was really into them as a kid.
Yeah.
I know we have a lot of questions to get to.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Keep talking about your action figures. Talk about your toys.
My toys. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with action figures. I would write out cards. Like I literally write pay-per-view cards, TV cards on paper. I'd plan storylines. I'd play with my figures. And then when I got out of it, obviously I grew out of it. And then as an adult, I started seeing, I think it was like the Ruthless Aggression figures. And I was like, man, these look really cool. I think someone just gave me some, actually, is what started. And I was like looking at it one day. I was like, this looks really cool. And I was like, okay, I started like messing with it. And I just started collecting them again, but I wasn't playing with them or anything. But I wasn't keeping them in packages either. Like I would really want one and I would get it and I'd open it up and I'd look at it and I'd be like, so cool. And then I just put it on the pile. And I did that with like 50 or 60 of them. And then eventually I was like, I was going on eBay and like bidding. I was spending a lot of money and I was like, why am I doing this? Eventually I just stopped.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. What about you?
I mean, the interesting thing is I feel like when we were growing up, we were the ones who bought action figures, and now that we're adults, we're the ones who buy action figures.
True.
Like I don't think kids buy action figures.
Maybe not.
I know that at some point during Funhouse, someone gave me a Shawn Michaels action figure that I would always keep at my desk, and it was like him with the heart tights.
Oh,
like a classic 90s, early 90s Shawn that I had. But yeah, I'm sure my parents kept a lot of my stuff.
Okay.
We had an attic, and so I'm sure there's a good amount of toys that I had back then that are still there. But the biggest thing that I have now is I have my original Power Rangers toys.
God. I wish I had those.
I have my Green Ranger, my original Green Ranger with his shield and everything up near my desk now because that's the voice that I did in the video game.
Yeah.
So that's like, I'm like, oh, technically
so
not me, but this is like my dream
I had
action
some
figure.
Power Rangers figures. I had the ones where it was like they're in the uniform, but no helmet, and then you'd like hit a button and it would
Their
flip.
head flips.
Yeah.
Oh God, and that was so. I loved that. Those figures were so cool. I hated when like I had an aunt or something that would call my figures dolls.
Oh, okay.
It drove me crazy. She's always over there playing with his dolls.
Yeah.
And it drove me so. I was like, it's an action figure.
Action figure.
And so flash forward to AEW days, Ring of Honor days. I'm traveling with Frankie Kazarian. And it was so funny when our action figures came out. Whenever we would have fans at like the airport that would meet us and to get them signed, if the fan was rude, Frankie would say, "Sure, I'll sign your doll."
Wow. Yeah.
And I would pop so hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, give it to me. I'll sign your doll.
They just looking at
And
it.
they'd be like, a lot of us a lot of adults collect them nowadays, sir.
Yeah.
They get like real in order after that.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So funny. Sign your doll.
Well, it's a new year. We made it through. There's a bunch of episodes for this show, much, surpassing our previous show and everything. We put the call out for fan questions, and you guys came through. We have a lot of really cool questions and everything to get through. But before we get started, I just want to point out, me and Sky are twins.
Yep, that's what I thought too.
What up, twin?
Yeah, what's up? That's
Because
right.
you're both wearing black t-shirts?
Because we're both wearing black
Yeah.
t-shirts. Is yours from Built as well?
No.
Oh, I
Built.
started looking at them.
You just start. Good stuff. They got a good sale going on. Built.
Okay.
You should sponsor us. I'm putting you over a lot.
Yeah.
These are actually Built jeans and Built shirt. So yeah.
Wow.
Send us some money or products.
Yeah.
Just some money.
Hey, hashtag use the code creating character for us to get some money or products.
Yeah.
Send us some money. Crazy.
Slide into in my Cash App.
Yeah. You just hold up your Venmo. They'll scan the QR code
Yeah.
from this video. And
Subscribe to the Creating Character OnlyFans account. Hell yeah.
Whoa. Now we're talking. We're going to show feet like crazy. Hey,
you
guys,
can
all right,
put
here's
whatever
some of
you
your
want there. It
questions.
doesn't have to be
It
nudes.
doesn't have to be news.
Doesn't have to be nudes.
But it
can be toast.
They were
can't-
after
it
me
doesn't
for
have
a
to
while.
not be. No, I'm just kidding.
OnlyFans was after me for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I was getting
Really?
lots of me, and they were like, "We have fitness stuff. Like, people make fitness content." And I go, "Yeah, fitting this whole dick." In my
Oh,
So we have questions?
yeah. Let's go.
Holy shit.
Happy New Year, fans.
What a way to kick off 2026.
Man.
Oh my God. Well, we put the call out, see what questions you guys had, and we got some good ones. Let's start with this one. This is from Mick.Almeida. It's from Michaela. How do you find the courage to make a career switch or transition? Wondering what it's like moving from somewhere comfortable like wrestling to something totally new like podcasting and vice versa.
That's a great question. That's a really good question. I will handle the inverse, the podcasting to wrestling. Some of it, the short answer is that some of it wasn't entirely my choice. My job ended. It was consumed by the corporate system and it ended. I really loved working with all the people I was working with. I didn't love every facet of my job, but it was definitely a more comfortable situation. I loved my coworkers. I loved the company that I was at in a lot of ways. And so it kind of forced me to do it. But also, I think in my head, I knew that there were other things I wanted to do anyway. So this question is already framed, I think, the best way you can think of it mentally, which is that things don't necessarily end, they transition.
Right.
And so if I was like, my career is over, I have to start a new career, I would be paralyzed with fear. But if I'm already thinking, well, there's things I wanted to do anyway, I should at least, as opposed to just sitting around and doing nothing or starting over, I should see, are there threads of things that I already love that I can kind of pick up on? And then at least I'm a little bit of the ways there. So, and I don't expect wrestling to ever be a career for me.
Right.
I'm just doing it because I love it. I'm trying to find my career and my financial stability in other places. But yeah, I mean, I think the easiest way is to look at yourself and go, well, what do you love doing? Like, what's the things you would have been doing anyway on the weekends if, you could have? And so that's how I approached it.
Yeah, I think for me, it's a little tough to answer that question because I didn't really like cross over from pro wrestling to podcasting. I'm still in pro wrestling. So I almost feel like it's not really fair to give, to say I can relate to that. I'm similar in the sense, though, I don't expect podcasting to become my job. This is something it's a passion project. But people do switch careers throughout their life, and that is challenging, and it takes a lot to do it. And if there was a situation where it was like, okay, today I need to leave pro wrestling and find something else to do, or I want to leave pro wrestling and find something else to do, it would really be scary. But I think of a quote that is one of my favorite quotes that I try to live by Sammy Davis Jr., and it says, you always have two choices, your commitment versus your fear. And when you weigh it that way, it kind of puts things in perspective of if you want to do something bad enough, how committed to it are you? Are you willing to walk straight towards that goal without looking back? Or is that hesitation going to make you freeze? And that's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Those are
Boom.
really good answers.
Boom.
That's
Boom.
really great.
We'll see you next week.
Next
folks.
question. Next question. What's your favorite ice cream?
Yeah. What was your favorite part of Love Hard? Well,
The end. I cried my eyes out.
Next question is from a friend of the show, Shurston. Said, have you ever felt like quitting wrestling? How do you push through that feeling?
I'll go first.
okay.
I only just started it, right? I'm coming up on maybe a year and a half of like training with regularity, regular matches every month, twice a month or whatever. And I've thought about quitting several times already, but I think some of it is the long tail commitment to it. Cause like you'll do something and be like, oh, my knee. And then and this is how I feel about a lot of things, especially as I get older. I go like, oh, my knee. And I go, is this for the rest of life? Yeah. But I also feel that way about getting like a sore throat. I don't get sick very often. And sometimes when I do get sick, you get like a sore throat and you'll be like, is this how it will feel to swallow for the rest of my life? And you go, no.
Yeah.
Remember how it felt for the 39 years before you had a sore throat, right? And so I think I think it's just I take it every day that I can. I hope. I was talking with the people at MPW, and they're like, "What do you want to do this year? Are you still planning on?" And I was like, "Yeah, like as long as I'm able, I want to keep doing this. It's really, really fun. There's people that are older than me, in worse shape than me, that are still doing it, for better or for worse. And I really enjoy it, so I want to keep doing it. But I also think, I keep an open mind about my body and where I'm at and stuff. Mentally, I would do it. I would train like every single day if I could, and I would have a match every single week if I could. But I know that I just wouldn't be able to handle that. But yeah, so I don't think there's a thinking about quitting really ever for me.
Good.
So.
Good. I've thought about quitting several times, mostly in the past, and I'll give you the time I came the closest. I was probably around 10 or so years in. A lot of my opportunities had dried up. I had a lot of close calls where it was like, you almost make it, you don't, and it's kind of the carrots being dangled and taken away. And at the time I was working a day job that I had been on for a number of years, and I was making okay money. And I didn't hate it. So I was kind of settling in there, and I kind of looked at the landscape and I thought, okay, one is always taking from the other. I can't really fully get promoted on my job because I'm always taking time off for wrestling, and I'm not really able to go out full blast at wrestling because I have a job. And I kind of just looked and I said, well, wrestling's not really working out. I've kind of done everything I could and it's not happening. So I'm just doing it for fun at this point. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll probably wrestle for another 6 months or so, and then I'll just stop and I'll go full-fledged in on the job. Maybe a month later, I went to work and just out of the blue got laid off.
Oh, wow.
They just told me, we're eliminating your position. Sorry, here's your last check.
Yeah.
After years of working there. And so for me, it wasn't like a case of, I bet on myself, I quit my job. It was like, no, I was let go. I was thrown out. The day, it was a tough day, actually, because I was really shocked. I remember I went to my mom's gravesite and I sat there and I was like, what am I going to do? And the next morning I had several coworkers call me, and there was like a theme. They were all kind of like, you're going to be okay. This place was holding you back. I specifically remember there was an older lady named Etta who said, this place was holding you back. You're a star. You need to get out there and become a star. And that just sat with me. And that's when I decided, I was like, I'm going to go full-fledged 100% on pro wrestling. And I think a year and a half later, I started working for Ring of Honor. And then a year and a half after that, I worked for AEW.
Wow. Shout out Etta.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, you touched on something I think that's really important too, which is especially for this generation now. I think anyone working today, there's no guarantees. You can be like, you know what I did? I went to a trade school and I picked up a trade and I'm working in a very stable situation. Nothing. It sucks, but I can't think of a single career that is stable right now. People don't generally find this job and they go, well, I worked at the Ford Motor Company for 68 years. I retired and I had been there since I started as an entry-level paper runner, and now, whatever. That I just don't know if that exists anymore. So it is one of those things where maybe at a certain point you might as well chase your dreams, because the secure option is really not that secure.
Yeah, take risks. You never know.
So, I mean, calculated risks, right? Like, it's not like you just were working and you watched wrestling on TV and you said, I'm going to do that, right? Like, you put in
Some people do.
You put in a decade's worth of work,
Yeah.
right? Balancing these two things. So it's not like you just went, screw it, right? But you were ready.
For some, though. It does work for some. You never know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's tough, but yeah,
calculated.
Security is not, I don't think it's as secure as we would like it to be always. So
that's right.
That's a great point. Yeah. Especially when you and I worked at a company that got shut down suddenly.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
Yeah.
Working for ourselves.
Hey, baby. Every 24/7.
Yeah. Bill, send us some money.
Come on, Bill.
Send us some money.
Bill.
Next question is from Shirtbird.
Are these real people?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are real people.
Okay.
Can you believe it? What's on your playlist right now?
That's a good question.
I'll do this. I sent the screenshot of that conversation I was having with my wife because random. I found a concept album. It was kind of a cool spacey jazz album, and I listened to the whole way through, which I like to do now. I like to listen to albums.
Yeah.
Because you get served singles, but then a radio station or the algorithm will take you to. I don't want this. So I've been listening to albums, and so I listened to a whole album. And I got to the end of it. I was like, wonder what other albums it recommends. And it was Rat Taxi. This album called Rat Taxi. There's the cover art for it. And I was listening to a song and I sent a picture of it to my wife because I thought she would like it. And then what did she say? She said like, oh, that's Eric's new entrance theme song.
That's my entrance music.
And
yeah, I get
as I was talking to you guys in another group chat, and then but Eric, you're familiar with it?
Oh, I'm very familiar with Rat Taxi.
Okay, good.
I've listened
It's
to this
great.
album specifically.
It's like a concept album. Like it
Oh,
feels
it's
like
really
it's
cool.
the score to a movie. So I just followed that down that rat hole to more other weird stuff. And the only other thing that I would say that is, are you guys familiar with Boy Throb?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, I know
Eric
Boy
knows.
Throb.
He's got his finger on the pulse.
Oh yeah, baby.
So Boy
It's throbbing.
Throb is a boy band made up of 4 guys in Los Angeles who are pop singers from different. They have their own little Instagram following. Some of
Okay.
them have large ones, some of them have small ones. And they decided to form a boy band together, but one of their band members lives in there. So yeah, there's Anthony. I don't know the other 2. I know Anthony on the right because I followed him for a completely different reason. He wrote a song called "Key to My Heart," which he posted every single day on Instagram, and every single day I would reshare it. And then the other 2 I don't know, but they do like dance choreography, and they're clearly not your conventional boy band look. They wear these pink, and then there's Darshan on the bottom. So now the reason they came together is because Darshan does not live in the United States, apparently. This is the story of the band. And so they're trying to get popular enough as a boy band so that way he can get a visa to come join the rest of the band. And
We're trying to get a visa for our boy Darshan.
That's exactly what they do. Every single video. And then he'll pop up on green screen and he'll be like, please let me get a visa so I come to America and be with my friends.
Shout out Boy Throb.
Mostly they do covers, but they released an original single called Finger.
Oh boy.
It is a banger.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
It's trashy pop, but it's
I'm gonna look it up.
so good.
I'm gonna look it up.
And so I basically listening to Rat Taxi and Boy Throb.
Okay, I pulled up my Apple Music, and I'm just gonna give you my recent searches.
Okay,
over
great.
this is probably the last couple of months worth. All right. So the first one, Summer Fit. It's just a mix. It's for the gym. Night Call by Kavinsky.
Yeah,
I believe it
yeah.
is.
Oh hell yeah.
Face Off, Tech Nine. Imagine, John Lennon.
Okay.
Get You by Daniel Caesar. Red Hot Chili Peppers Essentials.
Wow.
Yeah.
All Star by Smash Mouth.
Great.
Okay.
Far From Over by Frank Stallone.
Yeah!
It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's really good. How Are You Gonna Act Like That by Tyrese. Got to Get It by Cisco. If It Isn't Love by New Edition. We're almost done. Only You by 112. Tell Me by Groove Theory. Bone Thugs and Harmony Essentials.
Great.
Mutt by Leon Thomas. Bad Bunny Essentials. Corrupt Essentials. Put You on the Game by The Game. Let's Ride by The Game. And Basic Thugonomics by John Cena.
Wow.
Yeah, hell
Wow. See, this is why we live in the algorithm world. You put all that stuff into a computer and you go, make a playlist for me. The computer explodes. How's it supposed to interpret all of that and come to you with a
I just
list
search
of
what
songs?
I wanna hear.
Yeah, you are the best algorithm for yourself.
Like, yo, I'm hitting back today. I want to listen to Basic Thugonomics.
yeah, and follow it up with Frank Stallone.
For a while,
I-
I would do my cardio listening to Bret Hart's music, like my warm up cardio.
awesome.
A lot of times I'll do like 10-minute warm up on the bike or the treadmill, and I'll just play Bret Hart's music on repeat.
You know what?
Hell yeah.
You know it's a really good repeat song, and they already have it on YouTube. At least someone made like a 4-hour mix. Jamie Hayter's entrance theme song.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't think I've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
heard it.
Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like
Techno. It just thumps.
Yeah,
it's great.
but it's just the perfect beat song to march down a ramp to wearing a psychedelic.
You've never heard "Far From Over" by Frank Stallone?
I don't think so.
Oh,
if
God,
I
it's
hear
good.
it, I might recognize it, but I don't know that.
It's great.
Sky,
Yeah.
I just texted you my favorite Frank Stallone song.
Okay,
Love
let's
is
see.
like a light.
Love is like a
It
light.
is.
I don't know if I've heard it.
This made it on my Yacht Rock playlist.
I wish I
and
could
it is
play
a-
this right now.
Oh, it's a mainstay.
wish
It's
I
so
could.
good.
I
Oh,
wish I
listen
could.
to it on the way home.
Yeah, I will.
If it's warm and sunny, roll those windows down, put
Hell
that
yeah.
on. Ooh, you're cruising.
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
You're
Do
cruising.
you listen to Pages?
No.
Oh, okay. They're a band.
do
They're
that?
they're like a very like when I think of yacht rock,
Yeah.
it's like Kenny Loggins and all this thing. I had only recently discovered this band called Pages, and I'm like, it's as though
Oh.
they took a syringe of all of that vibe.
Before I
They have a
forget,
song
I need
called-
to put
They have a
Boy
song called
Throb?
If I Yeah, Boy
Boy
Throb.
Throb is
Finger.
Boy
Okay.
Throb. Yeah, Boy
Yep.
Throb
Alright.
is the band.
Listen to
Finger.
that.
Pages
Finger.
has a song called "If I Saw You Again" that's on my Yacht Rock playlist.
Okay.
That's a great song.
Okay.
That's a great song.
Nice.
I love hearing what other people are listening to because it's always like this.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
peaks
Yeah.
and valleys where you go, oh really? Oh, what the
That's
fuck?
why. That's why these algorithmic radio stations and Spotify and stuff, it's so boring. I get so bored. I can't every time. Give me more like this. It's never what I want.
It never
It's-
hits it.
Yeah, it's never like that. If that's
No.
why I will usually. A lot of times I'll make a playlist, or it's just simply like, oh, I feel like listening to this right now, so
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
And that's all that was.
Yeah.
Yep, I hear that. I really recommend Apple Music also, though. Everyone get off Spotify. Stop using Spotify. Apple Music, I really recommend it.
Bang.
There you go. This next question is from Godspeed, You Black Nerd.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Great reference.
Whoa.
There you go.
It's a reference to the band.
Oh, okay.
Godspeed. Back.
Felt attacked.
Yeah. Why was Eric pointing at you? When he said
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
It's because we're twins.
All right.
His question was, has James seen Wrestling Society X?
No, I don't think we've talked about it a
Oh,
lot,
yeah.
but I've never actually seen it. I may have seen like some clips that have come online, and
Yeah.
there was a Dark Side of the Ring.
No, that was on XPW.
That was on
XPW,
XPW,
okay.
but
Yeah.
Wrestling Society X was very different,
Okay,
very
Then no,
in your face.
I haven't.
Everyone,
Man.
everyone played a character. You know, sometimes it was totally different from who they are. Sometimes it was themselves just kind of turned up to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Sky, how would you kind of frame what you were?
On the very last episode of the show, I was stripped completely naked
Love it.
in front. I'll tell you a quick story. So the segment was going to be, I was a heel, and I would when I did interviews, I would dress really nice, and the segment was going to be Vampiro. It's the season finale, ended up being series finale. Vampiro had just lost a match. He was upset. He was getting interviewed backstage. I walk in. I say something smart to him. He starts beating my ass. I'm running away while he's beating my ass. I run to the ring. And the idea was he kind of strips me down to my underwear and he starts beating me up in the ring in my underwear. So I go out. I get these little Perry Ellis underwear. And then like right before we're going to do it, I start thinking, I was like, the thing about Shawn Michaels, I'm like, should I stuff? And so I was like, of course you should stuff. So I took one sock and I put it in another sock and I pulled it over myself. And so we start doing the segment. He's beating me up. I slide in the ring. The whole idea was he grabs the pants, pulls me off. I jump up. I'm in my underwear in the ring. And then he slides in, starts beating me up. The problem was those little Perry Ellis underwear went with the slacks, and I was laying in the ring wearing 4 socks. That's it. And I was like, oh God. I grabbed him, had to pull him back. I mean, there's like 300 or 400 people live in the audience. But yeah, so that was the end of I think that was the end of the show in general. It might have been actually the blow off. But it was pretty cool. They had some artists, John Legend performed on one of the episodes. Who else did they have? I mean, we had
They had like Good Charlotte and I think like Newfound Glory.
Yeah, we had big artists.
Yeah, James, it was because it was for like MTV, and you could get a look
Oh,
here.
there we are.
It's Scorpio Sky. He has his
My plaques.
Your plaque?
The
Yeah, he's got his
greatest
plaques.
athlete in the history of Montclair High School.
Oh wow, you're like
I was a guy that peaked in high school.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's Max Caster's doing that now.
Have a
God,
look
look
here.
at that shirt.
Yeah,
I thought
wow.
I was cool. That's so ugly.
I mean, at the time, it was like find the most oversized
yeah.
button up you can
Yes,
get your hands
yes,
on.
Yes, that
pitch
looks
it
like
like a
the
tent.
old. That looks like a 2005 like NBA draft.
I was gonna
suit.
say,
You know?
you
Yeah,
look like
yeah,
Carmelo
yeah.
Anthony getting drafted.
Yeah, Carmelo wearing the suit that went down to his knees.
And then finally, piece de
Wow.
resistance. Look at him. That's a star right there,
Wow.
baby.
No
That's
beard.
a
yeah,
star. That's
that
pretty
guy
great.
struggled, man.
Should I get my all conference high school wrestling all conference
Yes.
160 pound weight class and then say that's
That
my
was the
thing?
first time I made money in wrestling.
Well,
Oh,
looks like
wow.
it.
It was
Really?
the first time I made like real money
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Well,
we were getting paid. I want to say like I think if you appeared on TV at all, you made like $600, which was you might as well have said 6 million to me at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time because
Yeah,
I was making maybe 50 to $100 a night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think if you appeared on like the YouTube, or I don't even think it was YouTube, I think it was like on the MTV website episodes, you would get like $300,
Wow.
and that's just appearing. So that interview I just did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, that's like so. And then we filmed 10 episodes, so 10 episodes plus I think 5 or 10 internet episodes. So I mean, you get a big check at the end, which was nice. First time I ever made money in wrestling.
That's
It's cool.
great.
We stayed
Well,
at a very nice hotel.
Ooh.
In like Hollywood or Beverly Hills. I remember Lindsay Lohan was staying at the same hotel. She was like at the bar. I remember Derek Jeter showed up
Oh,
to the
wow.
bar, and I was feeling myself. He got
Yeah.
out of the car. He walks up. I was like, Derek Jeter. He's like, hey, how you doing? I shook his hand. I said, Scorpio Sky.
Nice. Have you seen my
And
plaques?
he looked at me so weird. He was just like,
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Anyways.
I would love to watch that. I think if we found time and
Oh,
we
live stream watch along.
Oh,
Do-
one
do a
more
little watch-along thing?
embarrassing story, by the way. So the
Please.
hotel is really nice, right? And you have to valet park.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I went out to get my car, and I'm waiting in valet, and a Bentley pulls up. Somebody gets their keys, goes off. Like a Ferrari pulls up. Someone gets their keys. Lambo pulls up. Someone gets their keys and pull up. My Ford Focus
Ooh.
pulls up with a flat tire.
Oh.
I mean, he drives up. It's like, I'm like, why does it have a flat tire? What the hell? It's this old Ford. I was broke. It reminded me of like Beverly Hills Cop, you know, where like he parallels and he has like that really crappy car.
yeah.
Or he's like tells him to parallel. He's like, can you put this in a safe spot? All this shit happened last time I parked here. Anyways, yeah,
That's
Wrestling
great.
Society
man.
X.
That's awesome.
we should watch it. I think it would be a lot of fun. And James, I think you'll be really impressed with the way that it's edited because it is
Is it like hyper?
break
Okay, yeah.
breakneck
Deadly
speed.
Yeah.
piranhas in a
dude.
tub match or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah. There's a piranha match.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Piranha match.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But it's like so many guys you recognize. It's insane.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
It's-
including
it's like a lot of fun.
Seth Rollins.
It's
Yes.
interesting because stuff like that, that was such a big thing around the time when they were like, well, we can't just have good wrestling.
Mm-hmm. I think of it as the
So-
prelude to Lucha Underground.
Oh,
I-
yeah,
it
I guess
Lucha,
that's true.
absolutely-
Lucha Underground took what
100%.
Wrestling Society X was and made it good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the money. On the money.
Even Lucha
100%.
Underground, though, it was like, oh, we understand that good wrestling is good too,
Mm-hmm.
but we really have to. The everything other than the wrestling in Lucha Underground was hard for me to watch.
Really, I enjoyed it.
I thought it was like too
I loved it.
melodramatic.
I feel you. Yeah,
So-
it was like a novella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Super fun. Super fun. We don't have. I mean, we have like a bunch of other questions that I'm gonna hang on to.
Dang,
and
are
we'll
we out of
pepper
time?
these
Can we
in.
do one more? Let's do one
Let's do
more.
I
one
was
or-
gonna say
let's
we'll
do-
get to one more, but I
Okay.
want to
Can we
thank
do, like,
everyone who
rapid
sent in
fire?
their questions.
This is a good thing we want to keep
No.
running in,
All right.
in
I-
2020.
So
I
next
wanna hang on
episode,
to
like,
we'll keep
yeah, 'cause
going.
These
You know.
are good to hang on
All
to
right,
because
we'll
a
keep
lot of
going.
these questions are great.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
want to ask you guys. This is from Brendan Flats. Would you rather team up for a tag match or square off against each other one-on-one?
My answer would definitely be to have a one-on-one match.
All right.
That'd be way more fun. It was tag match. A tag match.
Yeah, you might turn on me.
I probably if you cause us to lose or whatever, you try and hug me afterwards. But a tag match is basically like, all right, go enjoy yourself, go have fun, and then when you're bored, I'll go do some stuff. We don't really get to do anything together.
true.
Interestingly, like tag matches can be very,
Tag matches are really interesting when there's someone on the opposite side of the match and you're like, oh man, I've never wrestled this person before. And then you finish the match and then somehow you look back and you're like, I've still never wrestled them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if it's like
Yeah.
a 6-man or an 8-man,
Yeah.
it's like, oh wow, we wrestled Shane Taylor Promotions and they had Lee Moriarty and I was like, I've never wrestled Lee Moriarty before. And then like after the match, I was like, I don't think we even touched.
Oh,
during the
yeah,
match.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, I still have never wrestled him.
Yeah.
So whatever. Yeah, it's funny.
Damn.
But
But
yeah, I think a singles match.
I
would
think
be
a singles
cool.
match would be more fun for me. I think narratively, us on a tag team makes sense.
Yes.
But I think for me, as someone who would like to wrestle someone who's really good, I think wrestling you would be more fun. I think we would have more fun doing that.
Maybe we can do a tag match and you can turn on me after and then we'll have a singles match. Let's just
Yeah.
book it right here.
Just book it.
For MPW or
Yeah,
some-
why
not?
or championship wrestling, whichever, or
Yeah.
something, whatever.
That's good. Well, since you guys answered that one so fast, I'm going to tee you off just one more.
Great.
This is from Decade Onyx. Would you ever finish the first popcorn, then go back to the theater and get a second one in the same day?
I wouldn't specifically go back out for the pop.
Is this like
Wow.
could you take advantage of the refill or whatever?
Yeah, is it taking advantage of the refill? Okay, so
Yeah,
that
you would take-
changes
yeah,
the
it-
dynamic.
yeah,
If the popcorn's free,
Say
Yeah, the
say that it
refill.
is a refill.
All
Say
right.
that you brought the extra large popcorn bag in your car from your house.
They're
back
gonna let
to the
him
movie
walk
theater.
into the lobby. He's already got the
I get
empty
home,
thing under his arm.
He's,
I eat the
he's waving it
popcorn.
around.
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
I get home, I
I'm
eat
back.
the popcorn. It's early in the day. All right, let's put this in perspective. Let's say I go home, I stop on the way in, I get some popcorn, I eat the popcorn,
Yeah.
and then the night comes and it's like, oh, I might want to watch a movie, or maybe I want to put on This Christmas or
Love hard.
Love Hard.
Looking for a good cry.
Daddy's home too.
Yeah,
But I want some popcorn and the movie theater is maybe 15 minutes away. I might be inclined to run back out. Yeah.
Interesting.
I would definitely try to make it a trip. Like I'd go get something else.
Yeah.
I'd grab something else. I'd get like I don't know, maybe some candy as well, or soda. It's like when you're a little kid, you first turn 18, or if you're like me, you were like 16 and you looked 18 and you went to go buy that like a Playboy magazine.
Oh, okay.
But you got to buy like a candy bar or some gum
Oh yeah,
with
because
it.
you're not a sicko.
Because you're not a sicko. you can't just buy a Playboy bag. You
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
buy
yeah.
a Mountain Dew or something.
Yeah. You
like-
came for the Mountain Dew. You
Yeah,
noticed the
I
Playboy.
just happened to notice. Yeah,
Who's that? Who's that on the cover there? Who's that? Sable?
No, I've always wanted to read about.
Yeah.
There's some great articles in the Playboy magazine.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Or
Jesus.
Playgirl if it's Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Brett, how'd you know I was in those magazines?
Oh man. Well, guys, those are your questions, and we have more as well, but we're gonna hang on to them, pepper them in for upcoming episodes. Keep the questions coming. Those
Yeah.
are really fantastic questions. You guys can send us questions at Creating Character Pod on Instagram, or leave them in the comments here on this episode. I think that's probably a great place. We'd love to come back around for have more questions for you guys in 2026.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all your questions and just participating online in the discussion. Like Eric said, Creating Character Pod is the place where we want you to subscribe on YouTube. We want you to follow us on Instagram. We're talking, I guess we're spinning up the ideas of potentially doing maybe a live stream, some live streams in 2026.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear your thoughts and more ways. We love doing this podcast every single week, but if there's other fun, smaller ways that you think would be fun to build out this community and really kind of open up the discussion to everyone, because I think that is one of the main things we were missing in
Yeah.
2025 was like your guys' voice in all of this. There's only so much we can talk about ourselves. No, that's not true. We could do it
Yeah, we
forever.
could go forever.
We could do it literally forever. But we love to have your voice as a part of this show as much as possible. So keep leaving those comments, keep letting us know, keep sharing it with friends. And if you want to find more from me, if you want to hear about me, whether or not Sky and I are going to do this match, follow me at James Willems.
Hell yeah. Follow me at Scorpio Sky. And I actually just thought of an idea that I would love to do. This would be a cool goal for 2026. And I'm just going to put it out there. I love the idea of a live stream. I think we could do that. Then I was also thinking a live episode with people would be very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And to build on top of that, maybe some type of a segment where we maybe interchange. We allow one or two or whoever many people to come up with us, give them a microphone, and we do our thing with them for a few minutes and we switch out. That could be fun. Topic
Very
to topic.
interesting.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we play some lyrics games.
Oh yeah.
So maybe 2026 this year we can make that happen.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll do a live episode. We'll have the fans come in. We'll keep you posted. Would you be interested in coming if we did a live episode where we have people in studio or not in studio, but in
wherever
it is? That would be fun. Let us know in the comment section.
We're also going to suplex you. That's the thing.
That
you come
too.
up on stage, you ask a question, you get suplexed.
Yeah, yeah. It's our way of loving hard.
Yeah. Oh God. Tears at the end of the show. Eric, where can people find you?
Find me at Eric Bedour everywhere. I just found out that Scorpio Sky watches TikTok lives, so you guys can keep an eye out.
yeah.
He's going to go live on TikTok, and it's going to be something.
I have access. It told me a few days ago. It's like you can go live, and I was like, oh, I can. Oh, I can. Okay.
All right. Oh, it's nice to know
There you
that
have it.
feature is there.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm telling you, the only thing I know is those videos where a Chinese woman is just like trying on clothes real quick. You see this?
yeah.
She puts on a dress and she throws it off real
TikTok
quick.
Live is a weird world.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
some
it's weird. It's
interesting
out there,
stuff
man.
out there.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. All right. Well, welcome to 2026, Creating Character Pod, stronger than ever. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. It's 2026.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Nope, wrong.
No,
Oh,
Wrong
sorry.
song.
Oh, right. Oh,
Nope.
right.
Did you say thong song?
I wish.
No.